All right, so here we are. We are in front of my minimalist home, and today I will be giving you a minimalist house tour. So I was born and raised in Minnesota, and then when I was 18, I moved to California, where I lived for about 14 years. I built my career there, met my husband there, got married there, and then after about 14 years, we moved to Portland, Oregon, and lived there for three and a half years, then ending up back here in Minnesota. So we've been back here in Minnesota now for just over a year, and we've been in this house for just about a year. We officially moved in Labor Day weekend of last year, so we're almost been here for a year. In our house search, we knew we really wanted a 70s contemporary home, and so luckily that is what we ended up with. So we are super proud of our home, and I love it. So I'm excited to share it with you guys today. It's definitely not exactly where I want to be decor wise. I think just this being the biggest house that we've ever had, we just don't have the stuff for it yet. And it's been kind of a crazy year with moving in and then finding out we're having twins. So it hasn't been the main thing happening. So hopefully this next year we'll start to bring in more and more and get it kind of where we want it to be aesthetically. Another great opportunity to bring you guys along with me and kind of share that journey. So shall we get started? Let's go. All right, so here we are heading down to our basement, or as we like to call it, our guests' sanctuary. When we were looking for houses, we definitely wanted to make sure, or we prioritized finding a house that had a good separate guest space, because we do have a lot of visitors coming to stay with us from England for longer periods of time. So we wanted to make sure that we have like a nice space where people can actually come and have their own space and actually kind of decompress and feel like they're on vacation. In the guest bathroom, we're actually a little jealous of it. It's got a bigger shower than we do. Still has the double sinks, quality fixtures and flooring, easy to just come in and claim it as our own. As well as that, then also having sort of a separate living space. Originally, when we bought this house, we thought maybe we'll use it as a family room. We'll have another TV down here and maybe get a couch. And then the previous owners, they left us this twin bed that basically pulls out into two twin beds. And so we kept that down here, and it's actually been great for when we have house guests that come and stay with us that have smaller kids, that have multiple kids, because then we can just put them on that. So now the living space is sort of turned into our guest overflow space / workout gym. So that's kind of where we're at right now. That's what it's looking like at the moment. But basements are always changing. It'll probably change into something else again down the road. But yeah, for now, this is a great function. It's a great functioning space for us on a day-to-day. Okay, so then up here we have our little office space that's actually just like a little landing space from the stairs. And this was actually open when we first moved in. When we looked at the house, we saw this space and we're like, oh, that's where we could put a little office space. And so we actually just recently, when we went to England for a month, we had somebody come in and enclose this little office space as well as a loft space upstairs for a fourth bedroom for the twins. The placement of it just super unique. It's got this cute little window with a great view and then a nice skylight, so you just get so much light, and it's a small space, but it's just a really nice, clean, bright, inspiring space. Okay, so now here going up the stairs, we have my son's bathroom, a little linen closet. And here you can see where we enclosed the loft space. I'll kind of show a before and after here. And so when we looked at the house, we knew that that's what we wanted to do. We needed a 4-bedroom, but we knew we couldn't really get into this neighborhood without going with a 3-bedroom. So we needed a house that had that flexibility to you know, add on a 4th bedroom. So this allowed for that perfectly. Still having this sort of lit up stairwell still makes it feel super light and bright. The hallways doesn't feel closed off. So it feels like it was supposed to be like this the whole time. And so we were really, really happy with that. Okay, so now heading down the hall, here is our new twins bedroom, the new little nursery. So this is the space that we enclosed. So it is a smaller space, which we knew was gonna be the case. Ooh, rhyming, which is fine, it'll work for us for now. Again, we have another beautiful picture window here, and it's just like a nice, small, bright, functioning space for the twins. I'll definitely continue to share the nursery as we go, as we decorate it as well and get settled in. And then here we have Gus's bedroom, and then we go into our bedroom. The biggest selling point to this bedroom was the beautiful sliding glass doors that go out to our own personal little deck. We're not big carpet fans either, but the carpet here is really nice. It is like a really nice, high quality Berber carpet. And it's really nice, like if you spill something or anything, it's so easy to clean up. So I will say I am happy with the carpet. If we're gonna have to have carpet, you know, there's no point in tearing up carpet that's almost new. Yeah, not much will really change in here. I think maybe eventually we'll get some more plants and maybe some art. I've always said your bedroom should be like a little sanctuary for you. It should be a cozy little sanctuary that you love to hang out with. And I have definitely done that with our bed setup. Love being in this bedroom. It is one of my favorite spaces in the house. So then from here we go into our bathroom. So our bathroom, I have to say I love because it is a pretty large bathroom. I love the window, just bringing in that natural light. I love having 2 sinks. I like that the toilet's kind of like tucked away. And obviously, again, it's not perfectly to my taste, to our taste. There's definitely certain things I probably would have chose other than what they chose, but it is pretty close. I like that it's just modern, contemporary. The only thing I'm not a fan of is the color. I don't like this green. I love white because it's clean, it's bright, and it just makes me feel fresh. All right, so here we are in the kitchen dining space. Again, another space that really sold us on the house. I'd say the main level was like our favorite part of this house. So the kitchen having this big, massive picture window was just such a selling point for me because I've always wanted a sort of statement window or just big windows within my kitchen. That was huge for me. And I knew that that was just a very unique thing that you're not gonna get in very many houses. And if you were to try to do that in another house, the cost would be a lot. So was like, where do I sign? As soon as I saw that, I was like, yep, this is for me. We looked at a lot of houses and most of them were pretty much fixer-uppers. So when we found this house that was pretty much fully done, it had actually only just been completely gutted and renovated like 2 years prior to us buying it. We were really excited. The only thing that's a little bit of a bummer, it's hard because you are paying for somebody else's taste. I'd say this one is the closest that we ever got to actually being our taste. So the kitchen, what we loved about it is that the cabinets are just super sleek, super modern, very minimalist lines. I'd say that the one thing for us, like we love kind of monochrome, so we would have preferred, you know, having like an all black kitchen or an all white kitchen. But I actually love having that two-toned gray on the top and then the darker wood on the bottom. It just gives like a really nice dimension. The thing that we do plan on changing in the kitchen as soon as possible is the backsplash tile. I know what you're gonna say, we're crazy. People are like, what are you talking about? It's beautiful, it's a beautiful backsplash. Why would you get rid of that? We love just really minimal. We don't like a lot of detail. We don't like a lot of going on. And for us, the backsplash is just a little too busy. So what we would like to do is actually change it to a more matte black backsplash. So that is definitely in the plan soon to do. We just haven't quite figured out the tile that we want to go with. But yeah, so that's the next thing that we're gonna do in here. And then pretty much that's really all we need to do because we love the rest of the kitchen. So speaking to the dining table, this is definitely not our permanent dining table. We've actually had this dining table for 14 years. We bought this dining table when we first moved in together 14 years ago from IKEA. Yep, and it's been with us since, I mean, it's been tried and true. It is, you know, it's been great. We've made it work. We've made it work for like parties of, you know, 8 people, like, you know, so, but I feel like in this house, we're in a house that we love. This is a grown-up's house. We're ready to move on. We've got twins coming, so we're gonna be a family of 5. So it's time for us to get another table. So that is another thing that I will definitely be sharing with you guys as we get that, kind of how we decorate our dining space, all that kind of stuff. So definitely stay tuned. So here is the living room. Just completely fell in love with the really big windows, high ceilings. So in this room, we haven't really done a lot. When we moved in, we did paint the whole main level white. It was kind of like a light grayish blue, and I just really like just white. I just think white is just clean. It brightens everything up, and it's a blank canvas. You can really do anything with it. Definitely not where we want it to be, like decor wise and furniture wise. I mean, we are minimal people, but this is minimal for us. And that's mainly because we have not gotten a couch that fits the room. It doesn't really work in this living room because our chase is on the right side. It then kind of blocks the fireplace, and it drives me crazy. We just haven't gotten a new couch yet. And we've had this couch now for 12 years. We are still looking for a couch. The couch is sort of the anchor piece to a living room. So until we can find that anchor piece, we haven't really moved forward with the rest of the decor, you know, finding the rug, finding, you know, coffee tables, art, that kind of stuff. So it definitely is gonna have more, and I want to share that with you guys for sure. So I've actually been trying to get couch companies on board to, you know, sending me a couch to include in like a living room decor video or a living room tour video. Nobody's chomped at that bait yet. Nope, haven't got anybody hooked yet. My favorite ones that I've reached out to are Hey Designs, Interior Define, Blue Dot, and Floyd Home. If you guys want to give some shout outs to those companies, tell them, hey, we want to see Emily Wheatley style your couch in a video. So there's my little shameless attempt to get you guys to help me get a couch, you know? We'll get a couch eventually, and I will share it with you guys here and the design process. If you've watched my other channel with the Samsung Serif TV, I did like a cinematic sort of review video featuring the Samsung Serif that they gifted me. So love this TV because I just love the contemporary design of it. We came across it and knew we had to have it because of the kind of unique space of the room. There wasn't many options for placing the TV, so we knew this was gonna be a great one because it could go in that sort of middle bit of between the 2 windows, so we could still keep the kind of orientation of the couch looking out the view. So you get the best of both worlds with the view and the television. Okay, so this might be my most favorite part of our house, is our front deck or front patio overlooking the lake. It is definitely what sealed the deal for me. I really wanted a house with a view, wasn't really sure if we were gonna get it. So this, it just felt open, felt connected to nature, and then just having a gorgeous seasonal view was massive for me. And then having that connected to our living room for us to be able to just look at all the time, all day long, sealed that deal.